Lindsay and welcome back to Pie Week, where every day this week I'm going to be sharing a new pie video with you. From the best ever pie crust to my favorite pie flavors. Today we're doing a really fun compilation of 5 amazing pie crust designs. Okay, so I'm totally putting cupcake decorating on hold temporarily for my new fall baking obsession, pie decorating. I've been going nuts, you guys. Today I'm showing you how to make 5 gorgeous pie crust design ideas that you can totally do at home to impress everyone this holiday season. I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful braided lattice top for a fun spin on a classic, a simple, beautiful ruffled edge that couldn't be more elegant to make, pie crust roses to add to the top of any pie to give it that wow factor, easy cookie cutter leaves to add to any pie for an easy rustic look, and simple cutout pie crust shapes to add to the top of your cream pies for an extra special touch. And if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to tap that subscribe button to be the first to see my all new videos. It's almost like playing with Play-Doh or clay when you make these. It's so much fun, and you can use homemade pie crust or you can use the store-bought kind, but as always, I'll leave the full written recipe to my favorite pie crust down below, or you can get it at lindsayannbakes.com. So to create that golden flaky layer on the top of our pie crust, we're just gonna go ahead and use an egg wash. So just go ahead and beat 1 large egg with a tablespoon of milk or cream together. You can also do this with water.
And this is what we're gonna be using to brush on the tops of all of our pies to make them beautiful and golden brown. And if at any point the edges start getting too dark in the oven, just go ahead and temp them with some foil so they don't get too brown. Okay, so first up, we're doing my fall leaf pie crust. So first just roll out your dough about a 1/4 inch thick and then go ahead and cut out your leaf shapes.
And I'll leave a link for you guys down below on where I got these special pie dough cutters. I just really like them because you don't have to draw on the little veins in each leaf with a knife because it just stamps it right into it for you. So I did 3 different shapes and sizes to create a really pretty variety of fall leaves right on top of the pie.
And so your pie leaves don't sink to the bottom, you're just gonna bake your pie halfway and then remove it from the oven.
So it's been 30 minutes and the pie's just set up enough to where we can arrange the pie dough leaves all around the inner edge of the pie, and we're just gonna use the egg wash to attach them to the edge of the crust. And you can go ahead and arrange these however you like. I did a combination of the 3 different shapes and sizes and just layered them on top of each other. Then go ahead and brush the tops of each of the pie dough leaves with some egg wash.
Then just pop it in the oven to finish baking, and when you pull it out, you have the most impressive pumpkin pie anybody has ever seen. This is so perfect for Thanksgiving with those beautiful golden brown rustic fall leaves right on top. All right, next up, my personal favorite, we're doing my beautiful rose lattice pie crust.
So for the lattice top, just roll out your dough about a 1/4 inch thick. Then using a ruler and a knife, just go ahead and slice 12 half-inch strips of pie dough. So just go ahead and lay 6 of the pie strips right across the top, and then one by one you're gonna lay the other 6 across in the opposite direction, going under, over in a kind of basket weaving pattern. And that's your basic lattice pie top. I wanted to do a kind of diamond shape, so I went ahead and took 1 row of the strips and kind of adjusted them to create more of a diamond shape. So for the beautiful pie crust roses, just go ahead and roll out your dough about 1/8 inch thick. Then use a 2-inch circle cutter to cut out 5 circles. Overlap the 5 circles on top of each other and flatten them out around the edges and smush them together. And by making the edges of the circles nice and paper thin, that's what's gonna create that realistic looking rose. Then you're gonna roll them up all together and slice it right in half widthwise. And this is gonna create 2 roses. Then just go ahead and spread out the petals of the rose to create that beautiful, realistic looking rose shape. And just repeat this process to make as many roses as you want. I did a cluster of 5 roses on one side, and then I added the 6th rose to the other side of the pie. So that's a total of 15 circles to create the 6 roses. Then just go ahead and use a little leaf cutter to cut out some leaves. And I did these in 2 different sizes. I did some big leaves and some small leaves to arrange around the pie crust. Then we're gonna go ahead and use some egg wash to adhere our leaves right to the top of our pie crust. And just use a pastry brush to brush the egg wash in the places where you want to attach all the roses and leaves to decorate your pie. I went ahead and did a cluster of 5 roses on one side and just add some leaves all around them to decorate. And then I used the 6th rose to use on the other side to add a little contrast. Then just go ahead and brush the entire top of the crust and all the decorations with egg wash to give it that nice golden brown flaky layer on top.
Then we pop it in the oven and bake, bake, bake.
How beautiful did this turn out, you guys? This is not the most gorgeous pie you've ever seen. I think this has got to be my favorite pie decoration from all of Pie Week. All right, I want to get the rose right in the slice. I was so nervous putting this into the oven. I didn't know if the roses would hold their shape or not, but they turned out so beautiful. You've got to try this.
Next, a really easy technique with my ruffled edge pie crust. So just roll out your pie dough about 1/4 inch thick and cut long 1/2 inch thick strips. Then brush the entire edge of the pie crust with egg wash.
And then you're gonna take each strip and kind of ruffle it on top of each other around the entire edge of the pie as you go to create this pretty ruffled edge. Then for that golden flaky layer on top, just go ahead and take an egg wash and brush it right over the edge of the crust with a pastry brush. Oh my gosh, look how gorgeous this turned out. I love that ruffly border. Now we're just gonna let this cool completely while we work on the filling.
I use this technique on a pre-baked pie crust that I use to fill with a lemon meringue pie filling, but you can use any kind of flavor pie you like. I just love how unique this pie is. I've never seen a lemon meringue pie like this before. It's a total showstopper. Next, we have a really fun spin on a classic with my braided lattice pie crust.
So to make the pretty lattice top decorations, all you're gonna do is roll out your pie crust about 1/4 inch thick, and using a ruler and a knife, just cut up 4 thick strips of pie dough from the center about 1 1/4 inch thick. Then we're gonna cut out 18 thin strips about 1/8 of an inch thick from each side. And we're gonna make 3 braids from 9 of the thin strips for the lattice. And just go ahead and create the braids by taking one of the outer strips and bringing it into the center, and just repeat this until you have a nice long braid. Then we're gonna use the remaining dough to cut 9 more strips to make 3 more braids that are long enough to go around the entire edge of the pie. Start with your 4 thick strips and put those right in the center, and just go ahead and weave those over, under, over, under.
Then just lay 1 braid and 1 thin strip in between each of the thick strips. And with the last of the 6 thin strips, just go ahead and weave those over, under to create a classic lattice top. Then just go ahead and trim off all the edges. Then just go ahead and brush some egg wash around the entire edge of the pie crust and press your braids right on top to create a beautiful braided edge. Then brush the entire surface with the egg wash so it comes out beautiful and golden brown.
Oh my gosh, how beautiful did this turn out, you guys? This braided plaid lattice is such a fun twist on the classic and just really takes the pie to a whole new level. I promise, give it a try. Your pie is totally gonna stand out on the dessert table this holiday season.
Alright, last, the easiest of them all, my cutout pie crust toppers. All you're gonna do is cut out some shapes with a cookie cutter out of some extra pie dough. Then just go ahead and place them on a baking sheet and just brush the tops with egg wash. Then you're just gonna pop them in a preheated 350° Fahrenheit oven for about 7 to 10 minutes or until they're lightly golden brown, just depending on their size.
Then once they're cool, I just like to drizzle them with a little bit of melted chocolate to give it a little extra something special. And if you have any extra chocolate left over, go ahead and pipe some hearts right onto a piece of wax or parchment paper. Then we're just gonna pop this in the fridge to let everything set, and then we can use them as decorations on top of our pie at the end. Now it's time to decorate, so we're just gonna pipe swirls of our whipped cream all around the edge of the pie. And for the decorations, just slide a vegetable peeler across a bar of chocolate that's been at room temperature or slightly warm. And that's gonna create these beautiful chocolate curls and chocolate shavings to put on top. And just sprinkle those all over the whipped cream. Then I went ahead and piped some more swirls of whipped cream all around the pie and garnish it with our little pie crust hearts.
You can even take your little pie crust shapes and roll them in cinnamon sugar to add to your pumpkin pie too for a really fun alternative.
And if you guys love these ideas, you are also gonna love the rest of my Pie Week videos, so be sure to check those videos out too. All right, I wanna see your creations. If you guys give any of these a try, be sure to tag me in a picture on social media at Lindsay Ann Bakes, or share this video with friends or family who you know would totally have fun getting creative with their own custom pie creations. So there you have my amazing pie crust design ideas. I hope you guys give them a try this holiday season. Thanks so much for watching and leaving me comments. You guys are the best. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for tons more videos that I know you're gonna love, and I'll see you right here next time. Bye guys. Alright guys, another day of Pie Week on my YouTube channel. Today we're doing pie crust decorations, so I'm showing you how to transform your pies into beautiful works of art. We're doing those leaves. I'm showing you how to do this beautiful braided lattice top, and my personal favorite, pie crust roses.